Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week beginning July 20th, 2026 for my Virgos. Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, of course my Moon and Venus Virgos are also very welcome here. But let's take a look here at your overall energy for the week, starting July 20th. For Virgo, please Spirit, I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes and your comments. Please do keep them coming. It's the only way that Virgo gets more love here on the channel, by you interacting with the messages here. So drop me a comment, drop me a like before you head on out today. Alright Virgo, let's see what we have for you guys. I do have a small number of personal readings available, just a few, so if you'd like one, please do check me out, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my store, which is linked down below in the descriptions box. Alright Virgo, let's see now. I'm going to get an overall message for you for the week. Alright, let's see. Virgo, please, for the week starting July 20th, 2026. The untangling of too many thoughts. Oh gosh, we've all been there, haven't we? Yeah, when the mind gets a bit overstimulated, it can burn out. So there's definitely a need to focus here. Pele speaks about needing to find your purpose. Alright, let's see, right in the center, the High Priestess, listening more internally than externally this week, Virgo. So there's probably a lot of chatter, a lot of stimulation going on around you from people, and also from things like social media. Also, it can be watching the television, news shows, all of that. Too much going on. So there's a need to go in, find that calm stillness within. This card is about worrying. Her mind is a mass of tangled thoughts. Male or female, of course. I'm just saying her because of the image in this card. And these thoughts, well, it feels like needing to calm those thoughts, needing to become clear. And you may be even needing to go within because you've been asking perhaps too many people for advice, or too many, it can even mean like too many tarot readings as well. It becomes very overstimulating, very confusing, and you don't know what to believe, right? So there's also that kind of energy that I'm feeling around you, Virgo. Yeah. Now, there's a need here with this High Priestess to carefully deliberate with great focus, comb through those thoughts, choose which thoughts can stay and those that no longer serve any good purpose at all. It's up to you, of course, to decide for that. We've got that star energy. I'm going to just cover over that picture there, guys. Star energy in the past, I like that because it's a great place to begin. It really is. The star generally comes after that the tower moment. So whatever has been a challenge in the past, things are in your mind. I feel that there's a lot of improvements. It's like a clearing of too much energy, making improvements. For some of you, you've decluttered your thoughts, and also decluttering what's going on in your life around you, what you have around you, what you surround yourself with, who you surround yourself with, will also help manage your thoughts here. There's that Moon. Okay, well, Moon and High Priestess energy means you're more attuned to the lunar cycles here than you may even realize at this time, Virgo. Yeah. Now, what I'm getting here is beginning to understand where you are right now, where you need to place your energy, and what emotions are dominant currently in your life. This does feel like allowing tension to lift from the mind, relaxing, allowing that tension to move from your body, to release that tension, So you may find that if you're holding yourself in tense postures, especially if you're like hovered over a computer screen, that can be quite tense as well. So if you find yourself tensing up around things, people, situations, notice where you need to relax. Yeah, because that will help you feel like you're able to handle things, that things don't become too overwhelming. And yes, surround yourself with very positive vibes at the moment. It's like clearing out a forest of negativity here to find some positivity, clearing out negative energy so that you can dissolve past memories, repetitive thoughts, anything that drowns out your optimism. Yeah, I feel that this is you returning to a place where you feel a sense of warmth, a source of clarity, truth. Your best path to follow, of course, is taking a break from things that drain your energy here, Virgo, and around you there is a release of tension. Oh, yes. Getting out with friends, doing something enjoyable, going to see a feel-good movie, something that uplifts your spirits, exercising, just going out for a nice coffee with friends, and keeping things light, keeping things positive, not getting too down and dirty with negative energy. Surrounding yourself with positive vibes at the moment. Virgo. Now, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? When it comes to this energy, the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Four of Pentacles, there are things that you are keeping to yourself at the moment and have to keep to yourself, because if you speak them out loud, it's going to bring about some confusion. So say you've recently made a choice, a decision to do something, anything, to clear out something from your life. There's an energy of you needing to keep a hold of that information, keep it secret around your group of friends or around your colleagues, because otherwise it's like bringing something up that just creates a whole lot of drama, puts focus on you that you don't want focus on at the moment. So I feel that you're just kind of going with other people at the moment, and you're not bringing up something personal or personal issues, especially if you've resolved them recently, with others. Yeah, it's none of their business, really, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And it isn't. Too many voices create confusion. Yeah, Virgo, the anandamide is your gemstone for this week. The anandamide. Yeah. I just got a message there from Spirit. It's up to you. What you do here, it's up to you. Anandamide is a gentle energy. The High Priestess is a gentle energy. It facilitates integration. This is getting along. But it's not for the sake of getting along. It's just an energy of knowing when it's much simpler for you to get along with people. It even feels like if people around you have been avoiding you, Virgo, or people around you have been tiptoeing around you, it's like you're blocking the flow of information that reaches them so that they don't react in some sort of negative way. You basically want to keep things light and harmonious with people around you at the moment. Yeah, there's an energy of you being all-seeing, all-knowing when it comes to connections around you. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition when it comes to what to release and what to keep. I think you can trust your instincts there. Yeah, it feels like living in a completely different different dimension when it comes to people around you. I think that in the past, you may have seen things in a very different kind of way. Feelings of separation, feelings of not being able to be within a group or fit in with a group are leaving. Those feelings of separation are falling away here, and unity is coming about with people around you. I think that deep down you are someone who can be quite intense, Virgo, when it comes to your own feelings, what you want to express. You know, you're someone who does tend to come out and say what you mean, which is good. But in certain social circumstances, you may have felt that separated you. Let's say you're in a group dynamic and they all believe a certain, let's just say it's political. It's just an example. I'm not saying this is the exact thing. But let's say it's a political thing. And everyone in this group feels a certain way about a politician and you don't. Keeping that information to yourself so that you can just kind of get along for get along's sake. You know, there would be no point in telling your viewpoint here, because you know it's just going to create separation where you really want unity, and you can't change anyone's mind politically anyway, so why even bother, right? Why even try? So making sure that you avoid hot points in conversation, things that you know is just going to bring about that separation. Yeah. Because Pele is an interesting energy. It can be it can bring about anger. I was talking about the tower. Pele is a volcanic tower. It builds up momentum, intensity, and then it blows, right? So I feel that there may have been anger, there may have been a conflict in your past, but this is you healing that with people around you, Virgo, by agreeing to disagree and just keeping those thoughts to yourself. Your thoughts are still your thoughts, but you don't have to present them to these other people. Yeah, I think that you want to bring about peace. 9 of Wands, yeah, but you do tend to be someone who does kind of overthink your conversation. Don't be afraid to speak, don't be afraid to speak, but just know when to hold back on the things that don't need to be spoken. It's quite a delicate social dynamic that I'm picking up here for my Virgos. And you don't have to live in that fearful state of, oh, if I open my mouth, I'm just going to piss somebody off. No, it's just knowing to kind of go with the energy. Let's just say people around you are talking about music and going out they want to dance, they just want to feel lighthearted. Bringing up something deep or bringing up something political or something that is negatively charged is just going to be, or a downer, it's just not going to fit with the energy. It's like reading the room, I guess. This is a term, right? Reading the room, Virgo. And it's something that a lot of people have difficulty with. Some people are very connected socially and can feel the vibration of the energy, know when it's up and know when it's down. It's like knowing when to keep the energy, the vibe high, and knowing when the vibe is down. It's like when your team wins, the energy is up. When the team loses, there needs to be compassion there, commiseration. So it's that kind of energy that I'm picking up here. Knowing how to go with the vibe that's around you here, Virgo. Yeah, it's definitely time to experience a sense of unity. Yes. There's new awareness here. When it comes to experience with people, there's a quantum shift here. There's definitely that Tower, I feel, brings about enlightenment. Enlightenment that you are a part of everything and everything is a part of you. It's very exceptional, this energy. It's like a cleansing, like a soul clearing. It's for the present moment, so it's for now. Okay. That's the Anandalite. Clearing away all of these overthinking situations and just sensing. It's less about deciding in your mind what you're going to say before you say it, and just sensing the energy, feeling the energy, navigating the energy of complex social dynamics by feeling the energy, knowing when it's right to say something and when you need to hold back. Just try, guys. Don't worry if you fail. It's a learned thing. So for some of you, this is a new experience, especially if you've been like say you've been in a marriage or in a tight-knit group of friends for a long period of time, and now you're out doing something that feels very different. It could be a new job, it could be making new friends, it could be some sort of experience that is totally new for you, Virgo, that you can go into this with confidence and trust your instincts. You're going to get through this. There's no need to overthink or overanalyze or be fearful. Yeah, it feels very new, guys. Learning how to be. Let's see, and sorry about those dogs, guys. They're down the street. They are particularly loud, aren't they? Let's see, Virgo. We have the magic circle. The magic circle of protection. Yeah, well, you know what? That can be very much a limiting energy, and Spirit doesn't want you to limit yourself. Spirit doesn't want you to be fearful, doesn't want you to restrict your social events. And Spirit wants you to have people around you that you enjoy the company of and that enjoy the company of you. So how do you see this magic circle? It's up to you at this time, guys. Some of you have felt quite restricted in the past. Maybe a social restriction for some of you, but again, won't be for all of you, of course. The magic circle. Yeah. You do tend to be someone who is quite intense. You know, you are someone who's very focused. And you do concentrate very much on more of the intellectual side of things. So when it comes to tasks, you do believe that the best person for the job is you know. Yeah, you may believe that the only way forward for you is needing to, how do I put that, guys? Keep thoughts and ideas to yourself. Learn how to make sure when people are not going to react negatively. I think that's the key here. In the past, you've learned to keep things to yourself, to not make waves. It feels very recent. The only thing I would say here, guys, is to recognize that you're protected from harm, that there's nothing to fear here. I see you being quite cautious with that Nine of Wands. You want to make sure that you are being true to yourself, that you're being authentic, but at the same time, when it comes to that intense nature of yours, it's like needing to balance out the energy. For some of you, you've had to withdraw or take a step back from something that has become too intense out of a feeling of needing to protect yourself. But I do see that there will be reunion, if that is the case. And there's nothing to fear there. My spirit guide is being very clear when it comes to if you have had an intense interaction with someone, there will be reunion there, guys. Yeah. You're being protected from harm. But when it comes to this room, reading the room here, it's about making sure that there's no negative energy in the room. It's like banishing unwanted negative energy from the room. So I would say anytime you step into a social event or a social occasion, not just this week but forever, kind of envision yourself before you step into the room as having this magical circle of light around your feet there, protecting your energy, knowing that you're safe. And then go in and try. Don't overthink it, just do. Try. And you'll be rewarded, guys, because it's like you're learning and practicing. Each time you're going in with that energy of no harm will come to me, there's nothing to fear. Every time you do it, it becomes easier. So I feel like I'm talking to someone here who has a tough time in a new social situation. But each time you learn, each time you perfect, and you don't have to be perfect right away, guys. You're learning, and you're safe. Absolutely. Reading the room. Let's see. Sorry for knocking the camera there, guys. It's just getting these cards. Message for Virgo. Strength. The Aphrodite Giant. Oh, look at that cat. Gorgeous. This cat has 2 different eye colors. So it could be about love, of course, for some of you. But I'm just getting an energy here of uniqueness. That's your strength. You know? You are unique. Don't ever see yourself as separate. You know, there's a sense here of unity and not separation. Now, with the Aphrodite Giant, it's like something that feels very formidable. And you are a very natural, powerful person, Virgo, whether you know it or not. And you have the great ability to take charge. You have that around you. But when it comes to social situations or love, that may be like an Achilles heel of yours. Yeah. But remember, your strength is in knowing who you are. And remember to, when you go into a social situation, to have that energy of relaxed authority. Relaxed authority, relaxed confidence, not tensing up, not feeling rigid. Yeah, it doesn't have to be hard. So set down any kind of feeling of being burdened by something, or feeling like you have to behave a certain way, or you have to communicate a certain way, or have to look a certain way. Just be who you are. Say what you need to say, but remember to be mindful of the energy of the room. That's the only thing you have to be careful of here. And if you feel like you've fallen down here and made a mistake, don't worry. You're learning as you go. If you're worried about how you'll appear, don't worry. The Aphrodite Giant here is a big cat, strong, friendly. And it comes from the island of Cyprus. And this cat spirit embodies the unshakable strength, that comes from being comfortable with who you are. Yeah. That's what Spirit wants you to be. When you go into that room, remember you're protected. Be comfortable with who you are. Don't fear, you know. It's like when you go into a room, people can sense that sense of being fearful. But if you're surrounded by the right people, they will gravitate towards you and calm you down, because they don't want you to feel fearful. Who would, you know? If anybody attacks you for being that way, then, you know, leave. They're definitely not worth your energy, Virgo. So embody your own strength now. Close your eyes. Make sure that you embody that spirit of that you are protected. Embody that sense of peace when you feel protected. Breathe into it. Relax into it. You know, for a lot of my Virgos, you love your own company, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there is also an energy here of wanting to be social as well. But when you embody your power, when you find a situation that may have felt oppressive in the past, if you embody your power, you won't find it oppressive in the future. Yeah? Again, you don't have to be a certain way here. You just have to be who you are. Yeah. And I think that people around you will just accept you as you are. You know, there's no real reason to fear. Just be who you are. Prioritize honesty, authenticity. Anyone who doesn't accept you at this time probably isn't embodying those two things. So again, I think you're being protected from anything that isn't real at this time. Yeah. First, be yourself. Then, before you enter the room, state your intention. Say, I want to go in and make some new friends and just enjoy company tonight or whenever. And then relax into the energy. Simply wield your power to manifest this. That's all you have to do, guys. You know, life is precious, it's fleeting, so enjoy it to the fullest. Don't waste another moment here believing a lie that you are not enough, because you are perfect as you are here, Virgo. Let's see, I'm going to get another card for you guys. Let's get one from this deck. And then I'll pull some tea leaves. We have ground yourself. Yeah, that's what I say. Before you go into something here that you feel quite anxious about, ground yourself. Take that extra minute or two just to do that, to find that sense of calm and peace surrounding you, that energy of protection. Leadership, yeah. Because I feel that really you are a very strong person. People naturally gravitate you for that leadership position. Yeah. And for some of you, you've had difficulty owning that, you know, or not quite believing it. Let's see. We have the heart. Yeah, can definitely be energy of finding a lover, love, deep affection and caring. Oh, sexual matters, maybe. Yeah. Some sexual confidence will bring happiness as well. Hearts and flowers, romance. So this could be something here where you're very confident in yourself normally, but when it comes to love, it can be quite a challenge, can't it, Virgo? Persevere and you will overcome the problems. Well, are they problems? Not really. Get back to basics. Wow. Alright, I am going to leave it there for you, Virgo. Wish you all the very best. I do have a few personal readings available, just a few, so if you'd like one, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes and comments. please do keep them coming. If this one resonates with you, make sure that you drop me a comment down below or leave a like. Thank you so much, Virgo. Please take care and bye for now.